And so if you're in a situation like we are today where before last week, counties had not gotten exchequer for 3 months, then the operations and maintenance then suffers, it suffers. And so that timely expenditure, releasing of exchequer then sorts out, because the equipment is there, but you need to be able to pay for fuel, you need to be able to pay, the contractors. And the reason why I interjected at that point was Senator Tabitha was then almost shouting about current contractors without disclosing the facts that they are. Now, I am not the registrar of businesses, so I don't know beneficial ownership. But I will tell you, senators and MPs actually push for certain businesses to be paid. That is true. Senators and MPs push for businesses to be paid, contractors to be paid, lawyers to be paid. I will not mention names because that is not why I'm here. But there always is that pressure. This week I've been telling people, because they're panicking at the close of the financial year, that the 4.3 billion shillings you're spending imeja. I even feel pity for my C Finance and CFO, because everyone is on their phones, because everyone wants the company paid, And so when Senator, you're asking that, I wanted you, because I know the standing orders, you need to declare whether you have interest in any company that is doing that, instead of pontificating here about whether that problem is a problem that is facing the city today. That would be fair. It would be fair for you to be able to declare it. So I have not gone to the registrar to know if that company belongs to you, but you have been asking for payments for certain companies. You have introduced me to people close to you who are owners of those companies. Just be open and tell members. Yeah? I don't know if you have a pending bill in this list. In fact, I would like to see whether your company is one of them here. I would go through it and see whether it is one of them. But in Nairobi County government, you know what your company does. Senator Sifuna has been accused of owning a garbage. Is it a solid waste company? I don't know of any. And he has never asked me for a payment of a solid waste. But if you had, that. No, done. So I'm just saying, instead of using this opportunity to try and paint the county as if it is not working, Senator, be fair, Appreciate, you're a leader in Nairobi as well. Appreciate the challenge, just how the substantive senator said, yes, there's this problem we've seen in certain areas. Why is it not sorted? And I'm telling you, look, if we don't have exchequer releases, because we have to pay contractors, most of it goes to pay salaries. The vehicles need to be fueled. Those contractors need to be paid. But we're moving into that, not just circular economy, because most of 60% of our trash in Nairobi is organic. A lot of it can actually be dealt with at the household level. The circular economy, the material recovery facilities, and so I would love to have another opportunity to come explain to the people of Kenya and Nairobi how this city is going to be clean and going back to that cleanness. We're the only country who has hired 3,000 people, 500 of our young people. Many of them, in fact, we thought that many of them would quit after the first few months because, when you employ, people bring, their friends or whatnot, but they have stuck to it. They do an amazing job. But then you'll find that they have removed the trash, it stays by the road, and it stays there for a long time, because then the trucks don't have fuel. And they don't have fuel because the collections that we're making, and I'm very proud, yes, we've collected 12.8 billion, never done by a county before. This year, we're actually going to hit the 20 billion. We're doing regularization of buildings. We're going to do sectional properties. We're going to get to 20 billion shillings. In fact, we'll... Too many things, that's why you're a finance committee. Look at the financial statements of the county, And